Good morning, my dear children. This is P. Vasantakumar, social teacher from DAV High School, SDSTPS, AP Genco, Naltur. Children, today we are going to start a new chapter, Natural Resources, Part 1. Children, learning objectives of this lesson. By the end of the chapter, you will be able to describe natural resources, explain conservation, introduction of renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Children, what are the things around you that you need to live? Water, air, sun are example of the things around you that you need to live. Children, what is environment? That's Look around you in your classroom. You can see your classmates, your teacher, the blackboard, a cupboard, chalk, and other such things. Look outside the windows once. You can see the birds, trees, and other plants, and maybe a dog. What you see around you is a part of your environment. So, our surroundings form our environment. We should care for our environment to understand why we should do this. Let us find out how our environment helps us to live life on the earth. Children, now what is resources? The environment includes all living and non-living things that help us to survive. Some of these living and some are non-living things. Anything which helps us to satisfy our needs is called a resource. Children, now what are natural resources? The resources which are found in nature is called as natural resources. Natural resources are nature's gift to mankind. Plants, animals, birds, fish, etc. are the living natural resources. Land, water, air, sunlight, and ores such as iron and copper ore are the non-living natural resources. Fuels such as coal and petroleum are also non-living natural resources. We use many natural resources in our everyday life. For example, we take a bath in the morning with water. Here, water is a natural resource. And you drink milk, we get milk from animals like cows and buffaloes. These are the some natural resources. Animals are a natural resource. You add sugar to your glass of milk. We get sugar from sugarcane, which is a plant. Plants are natural resources. Your father drops you to school in a car. The car runs on petrol. Petrol is a mineral. Minerals are natural resources too. Children, we should protect and preserve what are natural resources in our surrounding. Example, forest, soil, and water is known as conservation. Children, now we are going to learn two types of natural resources, renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Now let us learn renewable resources. These are resources that are non-exhaustible and can be replenished by nature as quickly as we consume them. Soil, air, water, and sunlight are renewable resources. It can be replenished or reproduced easily at a rate comparable or faster than its rate of consumption by humans. Some of them, sunlight, air, wind, tides, hydroelectricity, are continuously available and their quantity is not affected by human consumption. Many renewable resources can be depleted by human use but may also be replenished. Natural resources such as land, water, soil, plants, and animals must be carefully managed with a particular focus on how management affects the quality of life for both present and future generation. Now, non-renewable resources. These resources, which are limited in nature or exhaustible, are called non-renewable resources. Forests, minerals, coal, petroleum, and metals like iron, aluminum, gold, and silver are some examples of non-renewable resources. These are formed over long geological periods, minerals and fossil fuels. Their rate of formation is extremely slow, so they cannot be replenished once they get depleted. Metallic minerals can be reused by cycling them, but coal, oil or petroleum and natural gas cannot be recycled. Children, next class we will learn explain the renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Thank you, my dear children.